Hey guys, this is your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Your boy's backing out and did it again. In this video, we're going to talk about only doing things that's profitable to you. That's it. That's what it really comes down to. Okay? You need to start thinking of yourself as a business. Okay? If it's not going to bring you profits, don't do it. If you're finicky, you're like, man, I don't know. Should I do this? Should I not do this? Look at the numbers. Crunch down the freaking numbers. Add it up. You know. It's a big line from the Migos that says, "Add it up." You get what I'm saying? Add it up. Does it make sense? Are you gonna be able to make a profit? Okay. And if you're gonna be able to make a profit, get into it. Okay. I just released a video that could change your life. Now, if you guys haven't checked it out, I just dropped it earlier today. It's literally the ultimate guide to submitting your application to the Shopify App Store. Every single one of you guys, if you guys been coding, you know how to code, or you don't know how to code, right? Either way, you should be watching this video. This could change your life, okay? This could literally change your life from going from a regular dude to a dude or a girl that is making some bread out here, okay? Independently. That's what we're here for. If you guys follow me on my channel, you know I don't do anything unless it comes with a bag. Okay? These things that I'm talking about, I'm not talking about it because I want to sell you a course. I want to tell you guys this is the best thing because this is going to get me views. As you guys can see, those things do not get me views. But you know what? What they do for me is bring profits. Okay? That's just the truth. I'm only telling you guys about things that I do in real life, okay? That this is not, hey guys, I'm gonna create a video because this video is gonna go viral. The videos I create are not gonna go viral. They're not. What they are going to do is give you results. Now, you could be the guy that's watching from the sideline, or you could be the guy that's actually active, okay? Stop slacking. I'm telling you guys right now. Look, I started talking about Shopify earlier in the year. I talked about it even last year. I told you guys, hey guys, this is what we're going to be focusing in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Okay? This is a 5-year plan. I told you guys, look, it's the end of the year already. If you would have started early when I told you in the beginning of the year, right now you would have already had at least 1 or 2 applications bringing in some money to you. Okay? If you want to get $500 extra in your pocket, all it really takes is just getting 50 people. You create an application, you put it out there, you get 50 people to go and sign up to your application. As long as it's an application that's going to be beneficial for a store owner, people are going to sign up. Okay? People are going to sign up. Like, this is not something that I'm making up. Like, you've seen the numbers, you've seen the things that I keep posting up here. $500 extra in your pocket. That right there covers for whatever courses you're taking. That covers for anything that you might want to get. You know what I mean? In 2 months, you might say, hey, I made $1,000. Now I could go and buy myself a MacBook Pro. Or, hey, you know what? I could go in and invest that money and put it into the stock market. That's something else that I want to talk to you guys about. Okay? I don't really go too deep into, what I'm investing. But, hey, I started in June. I put in $10,000. Today I checked my stash account. We at $34,000. I haven't added any other money besides that $10,000 that I put in. I put into Tesla stocks. I put into JetBlue stocks. I put into the Gap because I'm a strong believer that once this new release from Kanye West on the Gap, they doing a collaboration. They basically doing a partnership between Yeezy and the Gap. That's gonna blow up. People is gonna be going to the Gap all day. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look ahead, guys, and you gotta go in there and invest. You could only get money back if you invest. You cool, if you're one of the guys that's watching how things move, or be like, oh, stocks is going up, or stocks is going down, or hey, I don't got no money to get into the stock game, or whatever it might be. If you have no money to get into the stock game, then follow the things that I'm telling you. I've been told you guys, get into Shopify. I swear to God, bro, this is gonna be the thing that's gonna change your life, man. You don't understand. If you could make $5,000 right now, the majority of you guys could quit your job. If you could make $5,000 a month, the majority of you guys could quit your job and focus on your applications and focus on creating your services, creating your themes, creating your freelance portfolio, etc., getting new clients. Like, you could focus on that. But if you're only watching from the sideline and not really being active and trying to get it, you could only see people do it. You could only see the results that other people are getting, the things that people come in and be like, damn, how is this person able to do this? Or how is this person able to do that? They're grinding. Time flies. Time flies, bro. Time flies. I'm telling you guys right now. It takes about 2 months for you to learn the basics of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and get really comfortable. Okay? Then from there, you could go in, start applying to jobs, try to get a job. Shit, you didn't get a job? Cool. You don't need to get a job. You have Shopify applications, you have themes that you could create, you have freelance gigs that you could do. You could go to Upwork, you could go to Fiverr. You don't need to wait on a job for you to start getting paid. Okay? So keep that in mind. Now, like I said, time flies. I told you guys from the beginning of the year. Look, we're already at the end of the year. This is December. That's it. 2020 is gone. You know, some of you guys actually lost this opportunity when y'all was home, y'all was quarantined, maybe y'all didn't have a job, maybe the government was giving you a paycheck, right? What you was doing this year, when you really think about it. What was you doing this year that was so important that you didn't come in and take advantage of this time? This is like the best time. You know, while people are saying, man, you know, they're crying, oh my God, I lost my job, I ain't got no opportunities, oh my God, this and that. Bro, there's people that's making millions right now. The pandemic was the best thing that could happen for a lot of people, believe it or not. Okay? But you have to be one of those individuals that's a go-getter. Okay? There's a lot of opportunities out here. All you have to do is just go for it. You know? And as a web developer, you have a skill that you can work for other people and you can work for yourself. Like, this is the freaking dream. You know what I'm saying? This is the same way how somebody who does construction or who goes and does tiles or who does flooring or is able to become a carpenter, right? Those are skills that don't go away. When you leave out of that job, you could go and work for somebody and say, you know what, I could work for you as a company, right? And I'll be an employee. But then at the same time, on your weekends, you can make that extra bread. That's just how it is. Do everything that's profitable. Straight up. Opportunities is not going to come to you just because you're standing home and you're like, damn, I'm a good guy. F being a good guy, bro. Like, being a good guy means nothing in this world. All you're going to do is literally get people to backstab you, people to talk shit about you, people to not do anything for you, not help you out, try to shut you down, right? Your own families will try to shut you down. Your own friends will try to shut you down. Nobody wants you to see you do good. Okay? Get your bread up, bro. I'm telling you guys ahead of time. This game, you know, life is just a video game, bro. Stop slacking. It doesn't take that long for you to get results. And understand that the best things that pay off is the things that is long term. If you're looking for instant results and be like, man, I need something today. I need something if I take a course or I take a training or I try to do something, I need to get a result by next weekend. Bro, you're bugging. It doesn't work like that. You got to understand that time flies, and the thing that you have in life is time. You could come in, get into something, I don't care what it is, right? Even if it's web development or whatever the hell you want to get into, understand that it takes time for anything to really get to where you want to get to. But you have to also understand that time flies. You know, you're going to be in the game. You're going to try to do something. You might fail the first time. You might fail the second time. You might fail the third time. On the fourth time, it's going to hit. You know what I'm saying? And all it takes is just time. You know what I'm saying? Like, time flies by. That's the number one thing that you got to remember. Time flies by. When people look at me and say, Joe, well, what you doing? I'm doing things that I'm not getting paid right now. I'm getting paid 6 months from now. The money that I'm getting right now is stuff that I did a year ago, 6 months ago. You get what I'm saying? That's how you gotta live your life, bro. That's how you gotta do it. Straight up, I'm telling you guys ahead of time. I'm excited right now because I haven't opened up my stash account. Next thing I know, I open it up. Oh shit, we got $34,000 in there. I put 10,000, I got 34 back. You get what I'm saying? Like, life is good. I just checked my Shopify apps. We had 100 2 days ago. Now we got 107. That's at $10 a pop. You get what I'm saying? That's $70 more on top of the $1,000 that was there, that we're getting on the monthly recurring revenue. Same thing with CodingPhase.com. CodingPhase.com keeps growing every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, now CodingPhase.com is a $20,000 to $30,000 business on monthly recurring revenue because of the work that we put in for 3 years straight. You get what I'm saying? All these things that I was doing in 2017, 2016, 2015, they're paying off now. Big time. And then what's funny is that, you know how people say the rich get richer and this, and that. It's not the rich get richer. It's just that they have the capital to get opportunities. If an opportunity comes to you, it's like right now in this pandemic, the stocks went down, right? Whoever had $200,000, they put their money in the early stages of the pandemic. They're millionaires now. You get what I'm saying? Now, can most people do that? No, because they didn't have $200,000 cash to be buying into stocks. So they're not going to become millionaires. You get what I'm saying? But you always got to start somewhere. Shit, you have $500, put it in. You're looking into something that is going to pay you off in the next 5-6 months. Shit, invest it. Go in. Go dive deep. Dive deep. Dive deep, man. Go deep. Straight up. I'm telling you guys ahead of time, I was about to say something, but I said yesterday, I'm going to tone it down. But I'm telling you guys, I'm excited right now, man. I just woke up. As you guys can see, I still got the same hoodie from last night, the same hat from last night. Right now, I'm about to change up, go get a shape up. Once I get some bread, you know how I act. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll start looking around. All right, we got 34 extra. What can we get? I don't even know what to get today. You know what I mean? I might just go in and I don't know. Like, I'm at a point where I don't know what to get no more. You know what I'm saying? It's like with my wife. What did I get for my birthday? Nothing, because I have everything already. Straight up. Like, I have everything that I wanted. Every single thing that I wanted, I already have it. I don't know what to do with my own money now. Now it's just about, let's invest it. Let's take that, extra bread that we got from the stocks and let's go and buy this next crib that I'm buying right now. Let's invest it for my son, Ethan. That's his birthday. By the time he's 18, he already has a house. He could do whatever he wants to do with it. He could sell it. He could freaking keep it. He could rent it out. Whatever he wants to do, it's on him. And then now, for next year, I got to stack up some more bread, and that's for my next son, Jason. And then from there, I got to stack up some more bread, and that's for my daughter, Kylie. So she don't have to be on Instagram showing her ass or going to become a stripper or be like, hey, man, I need to go open up an OnlyFans. It's like, nah, Kylie's good. She don't need no OnlyFans. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you guys ahead of time. Right now, they just hit me up, too. That was another thing, too, that they just hit me up from the same company that gave me my first mortgage. They just hit me up right now. And they're like, hey, man, we just saw, because they get excited. If you guys don't know about the market right now, the housing market, all the houses are almost sold. Almost every single house is being sold right now. Everybody's moving. Everybody's getting out of the big cities, right? So my shit already went up. I bought this shit for like $330. We already above $420 on equity. So that means I just came in. I made a quick $100,000 just on this crib. If I want to, I could leave out of this crib, and I'm leaving with $100,000. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I didn't go in and invest into myself and say, hey, you know what? Let's do this. In the middle of a pandemic, I saw opportunities. I said, you know what? This cribs, they're about to go up. And we just did some crazy shits. We got freaking marble floors, marble walls, everything marble in the bathrooms. So once the new appraiser comes in a week and a half from now, they already set the date. Now what they want to do is they want to buy the same loan that I had, they want to give it to me at even a lower rate. Even a lower rate. I already had a low rate. Now they want to give me an even lower rate because they're like, yo, bro, you got equity on that shit. Can we eat? Because that's how the banks eat. You know, they come and they give you a loan, and then they hope that you don't pay it off. So they come in, they dangle in front of you a way lower percentage, so you could get into it, right? And I'm gonna get into it because, to be honest, I'm paying like what, 2,000 in here. Shit, with the new freaking percentage off that they throwing at me, I'm gonna be paying 1,300. I could be paying this shit. I'm paying this shit off with my eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? I'm paying this shit off with my eyes closed. I could go in and pay for the next 5 years and not even worry about no mortgage. At $1,300 a month, that's crackhead prices. You know what I'm saying? Like when you think about it, like the percentage that they're giving me, that's crackhead prices, bro. Now, of course, they're hoping that I don't pay, so then they could keep my money and keep my crib. But the problem is that they gave it to the wrong dude. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gave the wrong percentage to the wrong dude because I pay my shit. There's no way we're not failing with this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta do that to the dudes that have bad credits and be effing up and paying late. If you look at my credit card, my credit karma says 100% on pay on time. I'll pay ahead of time a lot of times. Like when I have shit like this, like the car is already paid for like the next 7 months. I paid it ahead of time. Same thing with the crib. I don't have to pay the mortgage on my crib until 2021 on April. And I bought the house on April. I paid a whole year ahead, just in case, because I didn't know how the pandemic was gonna be. I said, I got this cash. What the hell do I need to have this cash on me? Let's pay this shit off ahead of time. Again, I'm not saying this shit to be like, damn, Joe's showing off, or how people be saying on the internet, arrogant, whatever it is that you want to say. Nah, man, this is for motivation for you to get your shit together, bro. Like, you can do it too. This is so easy. I'm telling you guys, it's so easy. All you have to do is put in the work. The results are gonna be there. It's not instant. You have to plan ahead. And you always gotta understand that whatever you do, the maximum that's gonna take is 6 months to a year. Okay? But time flies by. Just like I said, the beginning of the year just started. Now we in December, we at the end. I don't even know where time went by. Like, I feel like I just moved to Florida, and now we are already at, a year in here. So again, take advantage. Do anything that's profitable. Like, we're not here for the love. We're not here for nothing, because as you guys can see, people don't want you to do good. As you guys can see, there's always negative energy out in the world, right? So you got to do it for yourself and do it for your family, because there's nothing better than when you are feeling secure. Bro, I grew up my whole life. I have like literally PTSD. Like PTSD of like shit that used to happen to us when we was young. The freaking owner of the house knocking on the door. Y'all gotta pay your rent. My mom ain't have that much money, right? Had to do what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? Shit, the rent is paid late, 15 days, you gotta wait, right? But what did that do to me as growing up? Now I'm like, I get PTSD of, I start seeing my shit go down. I start feeling nervous. I start getting anxiety. I don't want to be in that situation. I don't want my kids to be in that situation, right? There's people that their papi and mommy kids, they had everything. They didn't have to worry about nothing. They lived through life without no worries. And they just doing out here like craziness. But when you come up like me, I came from the bottom, bro. Like every day I think about all that shit, and I'm like, damn, man, how good it feels that I don't have to worry about nothing, bro. You have no idea how that shit feels. When I drive my car, why do I talk about my fucking car and do all this stuff that I do? Bro, because it's a great feeling when you're on the highway and you don't have to worry about your car dying. Or like, hey man, there's a red light and you're like, shit, this red light, this car better start moving, because if this car stays here stalled for a second, this shit is gonna die. And I'm gonna have to wait here for 10 more minutes until the car turns back on. There's certain shit that I don't have to worry about right now no more. You get what I'm saying? And that's just real life. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just things that I'm just wake up. I'm like, yo, I'm excited because I'm like, damn, we good now. Those are the good things that thank God everything is good. Health wise, I'm good. I'm Gucci. You know what I'm saying? My kids are good. None of my kids have anything. All my kids are born healthy, normal. You know what I'm saying? None of them freaking have no autism, no cancer, no nothing. Like the worst thing that they've ever had is a cold. And when Ethan freaking broke his arm because he's an idiot, you know what I mean? He's jumping off the couch. He broke his arm like last year or something like that. Sprained it actually, but it is what it is. He had to get a little cast. Yeah, I remember last year Ethan with the freaking cast for being an idiot, jumping off the couch. But besides that, shit, we've been healthy. My wife just had our third kid. Everything was freaking fine. We good. You know what I'm saying? We ain't worried about nothing. Like right now, what I'm doing right now, right as soon as I get back in, it's literally get health insurance. By the way, guys, you guys gotta sign up. This is something that's super important. The deadline is December 15th. If you are going to sign up for health insurance, you have to do it now. So don't leave it for last minute because then you're gonna be the rest of the whole year without no insurance. Trust me, I've been through it because I got so much shit on my plate that sometimes I've forgotten about it, and it's a headache. Like they'll give health insurance to the kids and your wife, but you'll be asked out here with no health insurance. Like, like this whole year, I had no health insurance for myself. I had health insurance for my wife and kids, but me personally, because I forgot last year, freaking, I didn't get to put myself on insurance. So this whole year, while this whole pandemic was happening and all this shit, one of the reasons why I stayed my ass at home for so long is because I ain't got no health insurance. You know what I mean? If I catch the corona and they send me for 30 days at the hospital or something on a, God forbid, on a respirator thing, ventilator, whatever, I'm asked out. I gotta pay that shit cash. You know what I mean? You know how some people be like, well, Medicaid will take care of that, or shit, I'll just fold and I'll go bankrupt. Like I can't do that. I can't go bankrupt. I gotta pay that shit. Now I got a $200,000 freaking bill because that's how much it costs. There's people that's going right now that's coming out of like freaking hospitals, and they spent 2 months, a month and a half in a hospital. They come home, they look at their medical bills, it's $200,000 because they didn't have insurance. They didn't sign up for insurance. They forgot, or they thought that they was healthy or whatever it might be. That shit could have happened to me this year. I would have been asked out. I would have been like, damn, now I got a $200,000 bill for no reason, for being lazy and not being on top of my shit. But again, it was kind of too from like my ignorance. I didn't know, when I moved to Florida, like in around, what was it, like January, I canceled my insurance from Connecticut because I was moving to Florida, and they told me that once you move to another state, you could get a new insurance in the new state. So they do an open enrollment for you. But what really happens is, this is something that you guys get to learn from my mistakes, right? Is that you need to keep your insurance from your other state that you lived, and then when you go to the new state, you could apply to a new insurance and they could transfer it. But if you canceled your previous insurance, you're asked out, bro. Like straight up, you're asked out. You're not having insurance for the rest of the year because this is America. This is how America does things. It's like, hey, you need to sign up for insurance within this time frame. If not, you're asked out for the whole year. So just keep that in mind. December 15th is the deadline. So right now, as soon as I finish doing this live stream, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm signing up for my new health insurance, where it's gonna be a package, a family package, and it's actually cheaper. The more people that you have on your health insurance, the cheaper that your health insurance comes out to. From what I was looking at last night, the health insurance that I'm gonna be paying is about $600 per person. But once I go in and I put it in for myself, right? At the same time, you might think like, damn, $600, that's a lot of money. It's a tax write-off, bro. Like when you pay your health insurance and you pay insurance for your family and your kids and everything, that's a tax write-off. That's taxes that you don't have to pay the government. So it's either you're gonna pay it to the government or you're gonna keep it and take care of your health. So it's better to actually do that. Okay. I know some people, they'll be like, man, I could keep the cash on me. F the cash, because they're gonna take it away from you anyways once the taxes come in. Shaolin, digital Shaolin. Yo, this guy is funny, man. Shout out to everybody in here. Um, we got Wizzy in here, Stanislav, Javari, Anonymous, Master the Mash, Bree Powered. Who else? Kelvin Davis. Uh, Let me see what else. Grandmaster J. People dying at a job from COVID. Yeah. JM, Sakaria, Haripoli, Mark Egon. I'm trying to get a remote job ASAP while learning to code in my free time. Yeah, go for it, bro. Anonymous Apple, what up? Joe, I hope we keeping this live. Yeah, we keeping this live up, man. Again, I just told you guys in the beginning of this video, go check out, once this live stream is over, guys, please go check out that video, the ultimate guide to submitting your application to Shopify App Store. It's simple. It's about 29 minutes long, right? So go watch it, right? It's something that's really gonna change your life. You're gonna be able to learn how to do this, to submit your application or everything that you need, and then from there you're good to go. Okay? Yeah, you could go and learn how to create the application with me, but at the end of the day, you never know. Some of you guys been here for 5, 6, 7 years as developers, whatever you know. So you have the same knowledge as me. You could get into the game on your own. You might not need me to hold your hand and show you how to make an application. It could be easier for you. I'll save you the time from having to go in there and do all the mistakes that I already did to be able to create all of these apps and make it really efficient, right? But shit, if you want to go and do it on your own, you could do it on your own. At least take that video and watch it, because it's super important, man. That's where you're gonna get your bread up, man. I'm telling you guys ahead of time. There's so many opportunities out here. We're talking about theme forests. We're talking about Shopify apps, Shopify themes. We're talking about WordPress themes, right? One thing that I'm planning on doing is I'm really gonna focus 100% in e-commerce. That's where we're gonna make our name. Okay, you know how there's a million guys who they do React. There's a million guys who do Node.js. There's a million guys that do all of the stuff. We're gonna focus here on this channel on e-commerce, because that's where the money is at. Okay, that's where really the money is at, and at the end of the day, I really want to focus on that, because that's what my agency is focusing on. So as I'm in the field, I'm not in my house like, hey guys, I'm just some guy like not doing shit, trying to sell you a course or some shit, right? Now I'm in the fucking field, bro. I'm in the streets. What does that mean? I'm out here doing the same things that I'm telling you guys to do, right? So pretty much Shopify themes, Shopify apps. At the same time, we jumping into probably into WooCommerce and Magento, because they're still out there. We might be jumping into BigCommerce, how to create themes. So what I'm thinking about of maybe doing, I might create like a master theme course, meaning how to create a theme for all of the most popular platforms, meaning uh, WordPress, WooCommerce, Magento, Drupal, and BigCommerce, right? We already have Shopify. So, like I said, that's how I'm gonna focus on. So, like that, if let's say for example, you create a theme for Shopify, the HTML and CSS part of it in the JavaScript is already done. So you could take that same theme, convert it into other platforms. That's how you maximize the theme. So for example, one theme could go and sell 500 copies in Shopify, but in BigCommerce it could go and sell 1,000, 2,000 copies. Then you could go and have it in WooCommerce, which is for WordPress, and that will also sell another 1,000 copies. And if you go in and do it for Drupal, that's another 1,000 copies. So now you take one theme and all you do is connect it to the back end of those different platforms. So it's like instead of you having to go and create multiple different ones, you take one theme and just create it for all of them. You get what I'm saying? So again, this is how you get the bread. This is the shit that nobody talks about. Go to themeforest.net. You could say Joe's some guy just talking shit on the internet, right? Some random dude, right? Go to themeforest.net, man. I've shown you guys a whole bunch of different companies and independent developers who go in there, releases their themes, put them out there, and they're getting paid. Okay, you don't have to believe me. You could go and do your own research. Everything that I say, you could literally Google it. You could literally go to the websites. You could go to the platforms. Take half a day of your time, go in, do the research. Everything that I'm telling you is not bullshit. It's like go in, do the research, and then come back to me, be like, oh, all right, Joe, you was right. You know what I'm saying? But don't disappear and be like, oh, he was right, but I'm not gonna give him that. I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction to say, Joe, you was right. Grimy ass dudes, man. Dudes that come in here like, yo, there's like a dude that I seen. This is another situation too. This is why I'm creating the Hall of Fame for you guys. If you got a job, right? If you got a job and you're working in the industry, or you gotten some freelance gigs, or you're creating your own company and you've taken courses from CodingPhase.com, we have the Hall of Fame now. We're gonna have the Hall of Fame where we're gonna put up all of the people that have found some success and came from Coding Phase. Okay, because I seen somebody that came in. I'm not mentioning their name, right? They come, they do all the courses on my website. They have the projects on their portfolios and everything. Now they hired, right? And then when you go to like their LinkedIn and their information, they have everybody in there. They have, oh, I went to West Boss. I learned from West Boss. I learned from Traversing Media. I learned from this, and that. Peter McGinnis, whoever, right? And you see it on the LinkedIn, right? Now, mind you, if you learned all that shit from them, right? Why is my projects in your portfolio? Why did my projects get you into a job? Why you can't put me on your LinkedIn then? You get what I'm saying? So now what we doing is, hey guys, come in, show some love. If you got a job, you know, it helps me out, but at the same time, it helps the platform, but it really shows love. You get what I'm saying? Don't be one of those grimy ass dudes that come in, they take the courses, they do what they do. We never hear from them. Now they got their jobs, they doing their own thing, right? But then they'll go give credit to everybody else. And I'm like, yo, so then why the hell you got my projects on your portfolio then? Take my shit off. Take my projects off your portfolio then. If you ain't gonna give me credit. Nah, but I'm just joking, guys. But that was funny when I saw that. I was like, damn, bro, really? So now what I want to do is I want to have a Hall of Fame of all the people that came in, and we're gonna go in and keep track of everybody, and just like, hey guys, if you got your job, you got your money, you getting your thing, come and show some love by emailing me codingphase@gmail, letting me know, hey, I got some results from this. Hey, I took this course, it helped me out. Hey, I took the HTML email developer course. Now I'm doing HTML emails for this company. I'm working for this marketing company. Hey, I took your Shopify course. I'm working as a Shopify developer. Hey, I took your Shopify app development course. I just released my 2 applications, or I should release 1 application, whatever it might be. Come back, let us know how the results are coming in, because a lot of people hit me up, but then there's so many people that, it's like ghosts. It's like, well, I would say, we got 91 people in here, but do 91 people actually leave a comment? It's the same thing as like reviews. If you go into a place and you say, hey man, I got 50 reviews, those 50 reviews is probably like less than 20% of the people who actually took the product or bought the product. Most people don't take the chance or take their time to go in and leave a review. So what I'm doing as an incentive is create a nice section for you guys on my website, which is gonna be called the Hall of Fame, and then from there we could put you up there, you know. And I'm still thinking about what I want to do. I might just, anybody from the Hall of Fame, I might go in, give you a t-shirt, give you a hat, or maybe give you an award give you a certificate, something. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. You get what I'm saying? But we definitely gonna give something back too for taking your time and sharing this. Let me see. Shaolin. That's good to know. 50% off still happening, Mr. Joe. Hey, email me. I'll give you a coupon code. Let me see. I don't even know what that is. Cherie says. CodingPhase. Now is the best time for remote okay to whatever the site's called. Can you do theme submissions for Shopify as well, bro? The problem is that right now, Shopify has gotten flooded with people trying to submit themes. Now, the problem with that is that they don't have the manpower to sit down and be like, hey, we're gonna hire people just to check out people's themes. You know what I'm saying? You could go to Theme Forest, which is actually the biggest theme store in the whole world. Like, they're way bigger than even Shopify. Okay, so you could go and put your themes in there. Again, what I always tell you guys, don't let nothing stop you. If Theme Forest or freaking nothing Forest, Shopify, they're being bougie right now with their theme store. Cool, F them. Go straight to Theme Forest. I just had 2 interviews 2 weeks after the foundation email course. Yeah, I gotta take time to do it. Yeah, man. Uh, Mine and matters as it's human nature. Bro, Super Luigi says, bro, you don't even check your emails. What's the point? Send me an email. I'm gonna check it. I do check my emails, bro. It's a lot of emails. I gotta go. Time, you know what I mean? Like, it takes time, bro. I can't, if you send me an email yesterday, I won't be able to get to your email probably till tomorrow morning. That's just how it is because I still got a lot of emails that I gotta get back to, you know? Um, it's like a 24-hour to 2 day process of me answering emails because there's a lot of people that email me, guys. So, you know what I'm saying? And I'm actually doing work. Like, I got a job. You know what I mean? Like, I have my own company that I gotta run. I got a designer that I gotta tell, hey, this is good, this is not good. I got a developer that I gotta go in and tell him, hey, this is how you do the things in the front end, so I could finish the back end, etc. It's like, this is not just me, It's not like I'm home. Joe is home just jerking off all day and not doing nothing. Nah, bro, I'm fucking working. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, that's why I come here and try to do this live streams. I wish I had the time to go and sit down and create videos and edit the videos all day. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a dude that happens to be on YouTube that's actually doing shit in the real world. I don't have time to edit videos. I don't have time to really sit down and record the videos because I'm just moving around the whole day. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the YouTuber project? We're getting there. I have to answer to the emails that people send me. I'm going to do that right now. But again, that's something that we're gonna be doing. It's like if you already have. I told you guys from the live stream. I say, guys, if you have a YouTube channel and you are starting your YouTube channel, start it. Start creating it. Okay? Email me. We're gonna come in, we're gonna create a conglomerate and we're gonna support each other. We're gonna put each other on each other's channel. If you guys know, you could put on somebody's channel, a recommended channel, like let's say, hey, these are some friends of mine or etc. I'm gonna do that for you. So create your videos, show me that you're making videos. Don't just email me also too, because I saw this, I saw one email say, Joe, I want to do this, and I'm like, okay, cool, what's your YouTube channel? I haven't created it yet. So create it, create the videos, create your first video, create your second video, get going. You know what I mean? Don't wait on me. I'm gonna get to you, but don't wait on me. The goal is for you to start making videos and get your YouTube channel. Once I get to you, I'm gonna tell you, hey man, guys, go check out this xyzlilbilly.com. Go check out his YouTube channel. He got some great content. I'm gonna help you out, right? I'm gonna do a live stream where we're gonna go in the same way how I did with a whole bunch of YouTubers and Twitter celebrities and this and that. We're gonna go in and do the same thing, and I'm gonna invite you to come in. Okay, but don't wait on me. That's the thing. Don't wait on me. Like, you shouldn't wait for nobody. If I told you create a YouTube channel, you should have been created a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Your video should be up already. That by the time I go and open my email, I see one video in there, two videos in there. You're already grinding. If you're waiting on me, it was like, well, I'm waiting until Joe. That already tells me that you're not gonna be consistent. Because I could go in and say, hey guys, go check out Little Billy. He got a great channel. He got a great this, and that. But if you're not gonna go in and drop 2 to 3 videos per week, it's gonna be useless. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube, the way how it works is you gotta have consistent work for YouTube to understand what your channel is about. So for example, if you're gonna be talking about web development, your all your videos gotta say web developer. Go look at how Christian does it, right? Christian is a perfect example. If you search web developer, Christian's videos show up always on the top, or at least in the top 5, because every single thing that he talks about is about web developer, web development. That's all on his titles. So YouTube itself, right, the platform, the algorithm already knows that when somebody searches web developer, you Christian's channel is perfect for that, because he has nothing but content about that. So YouTube knows, oh, he's an authority on this. That's what you want to do too. You want to go in and create a whole bunch of videos that says web developer, web development, software engineer, whatever it is that you want to get into. Jay Clark, what up? Jay Clark says, I'm a new developer. I'm excited. I'm excited for you too. Uh, Wax, you have him. Yo, Wax, you're an idiot. So, Joe, templates for big e-commerce, good. So, templates for big e-commerce, good. Yes, e-commerce is always gonna sell, guys. Doesn't matter what it is. You know, I was watching a couple of themes last night, and even when I recorded the video that I released, once you're done with this live stream, go check out that video. I talk about different themes that people have created for landing pages for your application, and I was looking to comparing it, like landing pages, which is like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and done with Gatsby or Next.js using React, etc. Those don't even have that many cells. They have like 20 cells, 30 cells. But when you go into e-commerce and you start looking at, oh, online store for electronics, online store for yoga, or online store for whole food, online store for colognes and perfumes, and online store for makeup and this and that, bro. Those themes have like thousands and thousands of those sold. So that tells you it's a way bigger market when you're selling your themes for e-commerce. Bright Power says the 50K monthly recurring revenue goal session was a must see for everybody in the community. Yeah, bro. I'm just dropping gems, man. You either pick it up or you don't pick it up. You either see me do things and you see other people in the community do things, or you just do it yourself and you get your results too. I want everybody to win. I want everybody to come in. Like I said, my goal is to one day we go into one room, right? And we say, hey, we got 500 people here, okay? And all 500 of those people, they freaking make over $100,000 a year. That's power. That's like, you have power. You have economic power. You've created, a wealth conglomerate. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want. I want like 500 people, that everybody making over $100,000. That we came from the bottom, we came from nothing, we built it up, and we did it. Okay? Same video, different titles. Yeah, same video, different titles. For sure, bro. And people are selling them for $50. Yep. $50 a pop. And not only that, that you could go in there and undercut people. You get what I'm saying? Like, somebody selling a theme that is about electronics or whatever it might be. They're selling it for $50 or $48. Go in there, sell it for 37. You're building up your numbers. Like one of the things about Theme Forest is that you have to have like reviews and have people that come in and buy your product. If you go in and you say okay, and you buy the product, you know what I mean, or you have people buy it at a discounted price initially. This is a trick that nobody else tells you, right? Most people come in and do, like, let's say a product, and they release it on a discounted price initially to get the reviews and get the sales. So like that, by the time they have, like, let's say 20 people that bought the product, right? Yeah, it's $20, or yeah, it's $35. But then now, by them having those 20 reviews, it puts them in the algorithm and in the front of, of, like, let's say the trending themes that's selling on Theme Forest. And then that brings you more people to buy your product. And then now you go into the most popular themes for the week, or the most popular themes for the month, or the most popular themes for the year, and all of that accumulates sales. Okay? And that's it. You get your bread, bro. Again, like some people say, Joe, you try to make things seem easy. Like, I'm not telling you that it's gonna be easy. It's easy to get started. It's gonna take work, just like anything in life, but it's worth the work. Okay, you know what I mean? It's like right now, I'm gonna be doing a whole bunch of things, answering a bunch of emails. Do I want to answer emails? No. Do I want to go in and freaking spend half of my day, redoing the HTML CSS course, which is something that I want to do for the next 2 3 days? No, I don't want to do that. But you know what? It's gonna be beneficial for me to put in that work. So 6 months from now, when more people come in to CodingPhase.com, they have better audio, they have better projects, they have the new version of the Facebook, the way how Facebook looks now. So you know that in the HTML CSS course, we create a Facebook clone. So I'm gonna do the new layout for Facebook. So like that, the person sees like, damn, this is recent. This is a recent course. This is something good, right? You put in the work to get paid in the long term. I'm curious, how many of y'all took Joe's advice on the template game and actively working on it? I'm pretty sure not that many people, bro. Because if you look at the views, like I could go in and drop a video, talk about the merge stack, and we get like 5,000 views. Now is, I think, it's touching to like 50,000, almost 100,000 views, that video, right? And people are interested in that shit. But the things that's gonna get them money and get them paid and get them results, they don't believe in it, because all of the other YouTubers and all of the other clowns that's on Twitter and all this shit that's on freaking blogs and stuff like that, they don't talk about these things, because what they do is they try to get views. They're not really trying to get people results. So if I come in here, it's like right now, you're listening to me and you're like, damn, but Joe's the only one talking about Shopify. And maybe there's like one or two guys on YouTube that are talking about it, but nobody even knows them. And they only got like 2,000 subscribers, right? So it's like, why none of the big YouTubers are talking about this? Or why none of the people that have a lot of following are talking about this? Shit, you know what I mean? So then it's not, how can I say, it's not, somebody might come in and might say it's not valid. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, they might say, hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, we only got 70,000 subscribers or something. Somebody might take that and make their opinion out of whatever subscriber counts we got or whatever it might be. You know what I'm saying? So people don't really take advantage of the things that I tell them. But it doesn't matter. I don't care. I put it out there. If out of 100 people, 2 people get results and they really want to do it, they get it done. Shit, I'm happy with that. You know what I mean? This isn't for everybody. You know what I mean? Some people are born to work for other people. People like me, we're not. We're here to get our bread and really get some money out here, bro. You know what I mean? And 2021, y'all gonna see me do even more crazy shit. Now, of course, when I start doing it, people's gonna be like, damn, CodingPhase. Because this is the shit that they say, right? When I was doing shit and I didn't even have CodingPhase, nobody had nothing to say. right? People are like, well, he got a good job, right? Not knowing that I make money from my niche websites. My job was like a secondary income, right? Then from there, I come in, create CodingPhase.com, and they're like, damn, courses must be doing good. He's getting money from selling courses. It's like, nah, stupid. My niche websites were bubbling. You get what I'm saying? CodingPhase.com didn't make no money until 2019. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that was almost 2 years where I was making no bread. So what was I surviving from? Where was I buying my freaking crib? Where was I moving to Connecticut from New York and doing all this shit? Right? It's like right now, somebody comes in and be like, no, in 2021, be like, damn, courses must really be doing good when Joe got the Lamborghini. Damn, I got to start dropping courses too. It's like, nah, stupid, I've been doing Shopify. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where the money is at. You know what I'm saying? It's just the courses and the things. It's like this. Think about it like this. I talk about things that get me results. People come in and take the courses and do the things that I'm telling them because they've seen the results that I'm getting. You get what I'm saying? It's not the opposite way. It's not, hey, I'm selling a lot of courses and then I'm getting results. Nah, nobody's going to buy a course or nobody's going to sign up unless they see some type of results. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is. So I'm smart enough that it's like, hey, if this shit is, profitable for me, it could be profitable for other people. And then once they see me and I'm getting all this bread and I'm doing all the moves that I'm doing, right? Now it's like a no-brainer. It's pretty much I'm selling the courses that pretty much already brings me profit from, like, getting me results, etc. So then now it's like literally it's like you're seeing my lifestyle and you're seeing what I'm doing, and then you say, hey, how do you do that, Joe? How is it that you're able to do this? Cool, because I do Shopify. When people ask me, Joe, how were you able to quit your job and you didn't have no money, and CodingPhase.com was at $5 and you only had 60 people in there, how was you able to quit your job? Simple, niche websites. You know what I'm saying? It's like I come in, give you guys the answer to the shit that you're wondering. You're like, yo, how does this guy not work? Does he this and that? Yeah, no, I'm not a big YouTuber. Yeah, no, I'm not fucking popular like that. I'm not big. How is it that I'm making moves? How is it that I'm spending all this bread? How is it that I'm investing into other cribs and doing all this shit? It's by actually putting in the work, doing each websites, investing into other things like the stock market, investing into, now jumping into Shopify, where I could go in, use all of the skills that I know as a web developer, make it super profitable for me. This is just the beginning. Give me 2 years, bro. I'm telling you guys ahead of time, give me 2 years. You're going to see the big bread that we about to start getting, because in the first month and a half, we made 1,000 just from like me just like dropping like a little app, just like, let me see what it does. Give me now that I have a team, I got a developer, I got a designer where I don't have to design shit. They could go in, create the designs. One guy does the front end, I focus on the back end. I got this, kids. You get what I'm saying? I got it, kiddo. Give me the ball. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do with this thing. Now, when Joe comes back in and pulls on that Lamborghini next year, and you say, "Damn, Joe must be selling courses," it's like, nah, stupid. I invested on myself. When you was at home and you was looking, it's like, damn, maybe I'll go into the merge stack. Maybe I'll just stay doing React, and maybe I'll just go in and try to go into Google and this and that. Go ahead, stupid. That's like what that line from Cameron. Cameron said, "Go ahead, stupid niggas. Go fuck with them chicks." What is that? I'm the third little piggy. I'm gonna fuck with them bricks. Better get the bakery. I got pies and cakes. I'll turn 8 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 1,000, that into 100,000 in front of housing. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta start thinking like this, bro. I don't know, whatever. This is why people say, oh, Joe's arrogant, whatever. I'm just showing you guys from the shit that really works. I'm not popular. I'm not freaking huge YouTuber. The guys that are huge YouTubers, they come here and they give it to me. If the big guys that you think they're like, oh man, these guys are the most knowledgeable and they're the biggest guys, if they come down to my level and say, hey, this guy has it, it's for a reason. You get what I'm saying? It's not because I'm bullshitting. It's like what I'm talking about and the things that I do, It's real for real. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh man, this guy is fucking making this shit up, bro. Like there's a reason why the big times come down. Like, hey, we fuck with you, Joe. I come in, I could pull up on anybody, any YouTuber, and any guy that you think that those are the guys that I know. All of those guys are on my DMs on my Twitter feed. They're all on my DMs. They're always hitting me up. Joe, I love your video. Joe, I love what you did this. Joe, I love this and that. You know what I'm saying? So if they giving it to me, it's for a reason, bro. The people that you think you respect, they respect me. So if you think like we bullshit, do your Googles, man. For anybody doing Shopify themes, take a look at the Beautify and try to get some of its features. I use it on my drop shipping store and it converts very well. Nice. Alam Castillo. Nice, nice, nice. That's a good one. What's the name of it? The Beautify? Nice. Thanks for letting me know on that one. I'm gonna check it out. Abuna, Middle Eastern countries have oil. I live in Turkey. We're not Arabs, so we don't have oil, bro. Minimum wages around two. Wax. Yo, Wax was funny, man. Yo. Joe, does the YouTube gotta be programming related? Yes. Programming related. Just hustle, man. Just hustle. Anyways, man, I'm out of here. Yo, thank you for the super chat, Alan Castillo. Send me your email, Alan. I want to get back into drop shipping too. If you're doing good, let me know, man. I would like to go and maybe start a partnership with you. You know, show me some numbers, and that's something else that I want to get into too. But I just don't have the time to run it. So if you could help me out on some type of way of like, hey, set up a store, set up a little something, right? Because I just don't have the time. But I want to diversify my income. So if I could go in and say, hey, I got the money for the advertisement, you got some good products, let's do it. I'm with it, you know. I'm with it. Let's partner up. I'm always open to partner up with people. Anything that is gonna bring me more money, I'm there for it. So email me, put CodingPhase at Gmail and put drop shipping important. So like that I could go and skip some emails. I imagine people get tight like this how this shit never gets, I never get a response. People are fucking putting important on the subject and they get they get skipped. They're skipping the line. Yeah, Remo 91. Okay, Kihinda says, I love how you combine entrepreneurship with development. That's how you gotta do it, bro. I'm telling you. Cause look, once you get a job, you're super happy. You're like, man, I got a job. Yeah, I'm a developer now. I'm getting paid. I'm getting paid really well. But it kind of hurts when you go and build something and you be like, damn, but the owner of the company just made like millions of dollars and I'm just getting the same salary. So then you realize you're like, wait, I could implement the same things that I'm doing for them. I could implement it for me. Like, what's the difference? So what you do is you work at that company, you save some money, and then now you take that risk because everything in life is it's a risk, right? You could win or you could lose, but if you win a lot. Now, if you lose, and then you come back, you pick yourself up and try again. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. Um, but that's how my mind changed. Like I see a lot of people that got bread, bro. Like, you know, I realized a long time ago that everything is possible. At one point I didn't believe that I was gonna be able to get a job at $50,000. I got the job. I didn't believe that people was gonna give me offers for $120,000. Like that sounds crazy. Like damn, I'm getting offers for $120,000. That's like what my mom earned in 4 years of working. So that to me was like a thing that it was like a concept that I couldn't understand. It's like, yo, my mom took care of me and my two sisters, so it was all three of us, right? With like $35,000 a year. So in my head, I'm like, damn, that's 4 years. To get that in 1 year and get it 4 years, that's crazy. And then as I continue to bubble up and jump into other things like affiliate marketing, entrepreneurship, right, drop shipping, all of these things that I jump into, and I see the what's possible, what other people are able to do. Because it's just like I always tell you guys, I'm a small fish. I'm probably like, from the guys that make money online as web developers, I'm probably one of the smallest ones. You know what I'm saying? But then that makes you think, if I'm one of the smallest ones, right? I'm like a small fish in this spawn in this freaking pond where they got some whales, right? If I'm able to generate, like $700,000 in 1 year as a independent developer, shit, what are other people making? You get what I'm saying? Like that's what always it helps me push forward, because I'm like, yo, if somehow with niche websites, CodingPhase.com, YouTube, freaking affiliate marketing, um, the Google ads, YouTube ads, all the things that I do at one time, I was able to generate $700,000. What are the guys that have like companies with like 20 employees? Like I'm just by myself. What are those guys doing? They're bringing big bucks. You get what I'm saying? So that's what motivates me. I'm like, bro, I gotta get into that game. I mean, look at freaking my boy Juan Marino. Juan Marino just got a nice office built just for him and his employees. And Ruan has like 15 employees. I'm over here. I just started my agency. I got two people under me, right? And they're all working remotely. Ruan got 15 people that work for him. Now let's just keep it up like this. Let's just say on average, some people are making 80,000, 90,000. Some people are making 35, 50,000. So the average could be at $65,000. Let's say an average, right? Of his employees to continue to have all 15 of them. How much money is that? Somebody come in, do the math. Somebody that get a calculator real quick. Do the math for me. 65, let's say 60. 60,000, right? Times 15. How much is that? Right? We could start with 60 times 10, that's 600,000. So that's 600,000 just to cover his people, right? Just to start. And then 60 times 5 or 6 times 5, how much is that? That's like around 30, right? So let's say I'm just doing some crazy numbers, right? So that's like I suck at math, bro. But add it up for me, man. You got what? You got like 60 times 300, right? Yeah, so that's like what? That's bread, bro. Like, do the math. You get what I'm saying? So when you really think about it, and that's just to pay the employees. That's not even talking about how much he gets to keep in his pocket. And not talking about expenses for the office and this, and that. So how much is Ruan Marino really making? You know what I'm saying? Like, he got to be making bread, bro. He got to be making a lot of bread, bro. I'm telling you guys ahead of time. To maintain that, you don't do that with just $5 in your pocket. That's my boy. We met up a couple of times in Connecticut. Once the summer hits, I'm gonna tell him to come down. I'm gonna tell him, or maybe I'll tell him, hey, let's take a trip to Vegas. Because that's what I like. I like hanging out with people like that, like Ruan, because I could pick his brain and learn from him. He's young. He's way younger than me, right? he was grinding from the beginning, and he's way ahead of me as far as digital agencies. But he does a different thing. He does like SEO and the whole website for the companies. Me, I'm doing a different role, which is we're creating digital products for for customers. And now, of course, when a customer says, hey, we want you to build us our website from scratch and build it for us, then we'll do it for 2,500 depending on the company. If it's a bigger company, we could charge 10,000. If it's a big project where they want custom code, we would say, hey, $15,000 again. But we're in a different range and a different lane than what he does. He does like full SEO. He gives people results on leads and things like that. Me, I'm creating the product. I'm focusing more on the development side of things. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, he makes bread and I'm a small fish. You know what I mean? Like, and this is like when all these people, they come in here and be like, man, Joe, you could not believe on the shit that I'm telling you, but if all of these people that are way bigger than me, that have way bigger businesses than me, they know and they respect everything that I say and the things that I talk about here, and they're like, yo, Joe, you grinding, you moving, they show love. Why is that? It's because I'm legit. I'm legit, bro. Like, I feel like I've done so much by myself. Now imagine if I had a big team from the beginning, or I even, like, I focus more. If I didn't go in and create CodingPhase.com, bro, I would have been at a different level by now, because that would have been 3 years of me working on niche websites. Those niche websites would have been making about $40,000 to $50,000 a month. Now, I left them shits alone to create Coding Phase, but at the same time, it was good because I got to build a community. In long term, I feel Coding Phase might become more profitable, in 10 years from now, 10, 15 years from now. You know what I mean? Like, this is going to be a brand. I don't know where it's going to go. I could be here for 10, 15 years. By 10 years from now, I might have 1 million subscribers. I might have multiple companies and different things. And somebody comes in and says, hey, Pluralsight comes back again with a better offer and says, hey, Joe, we want to buy your company, $15 million. Now, most people will say, damn, I didn't know it was worth that. I didn't know that it was like that. That's what happens when you work hard. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. But all we have is time. Again, that's why we said from the beginning, all you have is time. Invest in yourself and believe in yourself. You don't know where you're going to go. Everything that I'm talking about in here is just like shit that every single one of you guys could do. I don't do things that's difficult. I don't do things that's complicated. I don't do things that's complex. I'm not the guy that's trying to recreate the wheel. I'm the guy that's using the tools that's already provided to me to make it profitable for me. You know what I'm saying? So when that mixtape coming through, it coming through, man, pretty soon. But yeah, man, I'm about to head out of here, guys. I gotta get to work. Gotta answer emails. I gotta sign up for the freaking health insurance before the deadline. I gotta go and work on a new HTML CSS course. And that's it, guys. The Shopify app development course is done. The next thing that we're doing for Shopify bundle is using Vapor for serverless deployment, which means that you create an application or you create any type of website, you put it up through Vapor. Vapor looks at your Git file. It creates in a server on AWS. It auto scales it for you, and you don't have to worry about nothing. All you have to worry about is just paying that bill at the end of the month, which it comes out to like $60, and that's it. You know what I mean? But you don't have to worry about if your application gets 1 million requests per second. It auto scales. If somebody comes in and says, hey, your application became viral, it auto scales. You don't have to do anything. So that's the next thing that we're going to do with the Shopify bundle. So again, I'm going to see you guys later, man. Take care. Peace.